Greetings, one and all. It is I, Maskedchaos, here to start my first video for YouTube. I would be going further in this, but I just realized this mask won't work. Gosh darn it. Well, I'm going to swap to another one. Give me a second. Okay, let's try this one and see how it looks. Screw it. This'll work well enough. Probably should find something a bit better. But, well, on this one, I'm going to just start out with going, I've been busy, that's why I haven't actually made a video yet or anything. Though admittedly, one day I just spent the whole day watching the whole of the new season of Inside Job. Let's just go with this. Ending was a bit weird. Just because of how everything was done. And, oh shit, I look fat with this one. I am not as fat as I look, I swear. At least not when I'm standing up. Anyway, yeah. You'd think that'd actually be a little nicer to own it for, but no. I would talk about some of the animes that came out that I like, but those have already been covered. Could talk about the book version. In the case of Eminence in the Shadow, the key part that's cut out is how he met him. Essentially, he figured out how to reverse the curse that everyone talks about, and it's basically magical overload. And the church sacrifices the people who have magical overload, blah, blah, blah. Basically, a group of bandits were attacking a cart, and he went, oh, I can take out the bandits for money. Yeah, he likes a lot of money. Anyway, finds a girl that's, got magical overload. We're starting to turn into an ugly beast. And it's, oh, I'll try this and see if it helps. Plus, what's the worst that could happen? Ends up saving her. Turns out she's an elf. Basically, because he saved her, she went, oh, I will serve him. That's Alpha. And the stuff continues on for each and every of the other ones. But, yeah. So that covers the key point that's missing on why. And, of course, should learn why everyone's doing different things. Like, oh, I'll start the business. It's all from his experience in his past life. A great book series, in my opinion. To otherwise talk about is Reborn as a Evil Galactic. Let me check and make sure. I may be saying the name wrong, and then when people look it up, they're going to get mad at me for getting it wrong. Yeah, I probably should have shit written in, but I'm chaos. Where's the fun in writing it down? It's not as fun. I do everything off the top of my head, which probably is not a great idea. Okay. I'm the evil lord of an intergalactic empire. That's the name of it. Just to be nice, I'll open my tablet again and actually show the image of the first book. I'm not going to show more than that. This is not advertisement. This is just me going, I really like it. I'd love to have it made as an anime series, because if it gets enough views and likes, it just may. And oh God, is that going to be awesome. Come on. Hurry up, tablet. Okay. Nope. Now it's doing something. Yay. So, while I'm waiting for this load, I'll talk about it. Essentially, the guy royally gets screwed over in his life here on our plane of existence world, whatever you want to call it, right? So, an entity goes, here, I'll take you to another world. Turns out that entity's why he's been fucked over. Sorry, screwed over. I will have to change this. Hopefully, YouTube doesn't get mad at me for using one cuss word. Anyway, everyone screwed him over, cheated him, blah, blah, blah. His wife, ex-wife now, before he died, took every bit of money, lied to him, kept him from seeing his kid, blah, blah. Essentially killed off his dog, if I remember right. It's been a little while since I've read book one. But, yeah, guys get brought back to that life in a new world, starting as a baby and everything. Fairly rich family. However, the family is bankrupt. And it's, oh, we've got this heir. Once he gets old enough, we'll leave him in charge of it and leave. Well, they do. It's, okay, darn. This is fine. I'll be in charge of this planet. Every decision he makes the planet better. He's trying to be evil. It's not going well. Everyone loves it. And it's, okay, I'm going to hunt pirates because I can make money. Space pirates. Well, does that, ends up saving people. Blah, blah, blah. But everything he does evil turns out great for him. Here's the book. Okay. Hopefully that's enough that you can see it. And legally, I am allowed to do that, I think. Because it's not anything other than the cover art, which, if you look it up, you're going to find. It's, so, I should be fine, I hope. And all I'm doing is little synopsis stuff, so that should be fine. If not, I'm going to get in trouble. Oh, yay. Anyway, continuing on. He basically does everything to be evil on that. It fails, blah, blah. Gets a tutor where it's, okay, I'll learn how to fight with the swords by this guy. And the first person he chose, well, is, oh, no, I hate that family. They're broke. I don't want to deal with them. Oh, I know this corn artist who looks like he knows how to use a sword. I'll send him. The guy goes, okay, the name of the sword style I'm teaching is the Way of the Flash. Basically moves his sword and makes it look like he touches an apple. He's already cut it and stuff beforehand, and through sleight of hand, it just looks like he's cut it. Well, afterwards, he goes, so, you'll learn this on your own. Well, the kid actually makes it a real way of fighting, and perfects it beyond belief. Guy goes, well, shit. And he's so honorable if he finds out that I'm evil. I tricked him. I'm going to die now. Okay, I'll just push him further and further. Wait, why is he getting better at this? Okay, I'll teach him how to use it in the oldest possible type of mecha. And it's, wait, he's actually learned how to pilot this in a few weeks. More, I don't remember the timeline, mind you. Kid learns to pilot it. It's, oh great. Yay. I guess. Eventually, that's bit's done. Goes to book 2. Everything's going fairly well for him. Makes friends at more or less we'll say a school, which technically just, oh, all the nobles need to learn to be nobles and associate with each other, blah, blah, blah. Well, that goes fairly well, except for he makes enemies of some pirates again. They're technically nobles, but he makes enemies of them because somehow he's shit at being evil. Ends up getting them trying to kill him, fights back, ends up finding a place full of statues that are actually humans that have been turned to statues and kept alive with their minds intact. Oh, they look good. I'll save them because, they must have been evil to end up like that. Nope. They were really good people who had made enemies of the Emperor like 5, 6 centuries ago, maybe more. But yeah, they had made enemies of really good, honest people, except for some assassins, sort of. Whole clan of assassins that can hide in shadows. Everyone just goes, he saved us. He is our new leader. Yay! So, getting into book 3. Again, guy made some enemies. Guy, and one of the enemies happens to be a pirate noble. So you get the idea. Okay, I'm going to kill him. Send some people to try and kill him in his sleep. The assassins that work for him are basically just bodyguarding him. Wakes him up and goes, Sir, some animals have gotten loose. We have taken care of the problem. Oh, so like dogs and so? Yes, like dogs, sir. Well, make sure they get brought back to their owner, and they know to be careful with their pets. Yes, sir. Well, they had slaughtered the assassins that got sent. They break into the other guy's room. No one hears shit. And then they take and make the most macabre statue possible and leave it in the middle of the guy's room. Guy wakes up and basically, from the description, shit himself. But what gets it even funnier is his people come running and go, Sir, oh God, we have to report this to the people in charge. Nope, we can't. These are the people I sent to kill him. His people obviously are a bit better and got in here and did this to let me know they can kill me at any time. We're going to have to handle this differently. Nope, it was not that. It was just because the way he phrased it. But it was so intentional words. Oh, this is sort of evil. Wait, he was trying to be nice, and he sort of pulled off evil. But God is crap at being evil, and he's so law-abiding and kind. He's just a bit twisted in the way he chooses for words and stuff. But yeah, it's hilarious to me. Essentially where it's, that seems a little sadistic type hilarious, where it's, the assholes get what's coming to them. So it's hilarious. Another series I'd love to talk about is the anime trope system. Hope I'm pronouncing. But, guy gets sent to the anime realm, more or less. Every trope that exists is real for him there. Oh, you're the chosen one. You have the special system. You have to do all... I don't want to. Wait, why am I suddenly signed up for school? Wait, oh, fine, I'll just deal with it. I'll go through it. Great system. And right now, the person who writes the series is currently working on another series that I love just as much, if not a bit more. Rise of the Cheap Potion Maker. That one, if you're a fan of Lit, live LITE RPG stuff series, it's great. Only problem is some people complain because it seems to be a little slow, but, actually having a build-up's kind of nice. Let you know what... Oh, God, this... Yeah, I probably need to get a better mask if I'm... Yeah, I'm just doing this because I don't have any sort of, yeah, I guess I'll go with trope, system, whatever, for, oh, look, they have, I'm not rich like Mr. Beast. I don't have a studio like Ryan Bagara, Shane Menday for Watcher. Well, I guess technically this is a studio since it's what I'm using, but I got a lot more work before I can actually call it a studio. See, nothing's really done except for the TV, and I got a crap load of books. I love to read. I also love anime, cartoons, video games. But wait, why the hell am I talking about myself? This is, oh yeah, I'm chaotic and more or less have ADD from. But yeah, I basically have a lot of little interest. And I'm doing this in part for my own little psychological experiment that, oh, if I do this, does this more or less make me think I've socialized and feel better? Because a lot of things go, oh, if you socialize, it's good for you, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm going to try it. Part because I've got my own theory of psychology and stuff that a lot of stuff does come down to how you socialize, how you perceive it. Because so many things, there's some random variable that no one's figured out yet. Bloody hell, my nose. Yeah, my nose is red because of the stupid mask. At least I can sort of talk better than with the wolf one. Great Halloween thing, not so much for talking with or recording on. And I've done 17 minutes of talking. And I haven't really covered a darn thing. Well, once I get this set up, get my computer in, I'm going to have one of my friends, who I will refer to as the Fish Lord. That's not his actual name. It's a moniker I'm sticking him with. He can change it when he gets on. We're basically going to do a version of Chaos Dungeons and Dragons. Which means not really the same standard role play. It's Dungeons and Dragons, only you're mostly using a d20. Or it's, okay, you roll high enough, you get to dictate what happens. And not enough players, it's just the two of us. Sometimes one of our other friends could. We'll do a couple of one-offs to begin with, and if enough people like the stuff, we may even do a few of them as actual series, like with Critical Role and stuff. More or less, this is because I am bored. I have no clue what he's doing since I'm in Alabama now. He's in Florida. But I am bored out of my bloody mind. I'd love to have a sponsor for something, just because that would mean I have money coming in, and I can have an excuse to go, okay, I'm getting paid for this. I can be chaotic and get paid for it and talk about whatever I want. But I don't know if that's going to happen. Just because, come on, I don't think I'm that great looking enough for someone to, oh, we'll sponsor him. No, not right now. But yeah. I may talk about stuff regarding psychology from time to time on here. And, well, pretty much anything that interests me. I've got quite a few things set up under the same pseudonym of Maskedchaos because apparently no one's done it. So I'm going to use that as my pseudonym for pretty much anything I can. Just because, come on. What's the point of not doing it? Let chaos reign, because that is all what life is. No, seriously. Yes, I'll do that on a later thing. just because explaining what life and chaos, how life is chaos and everything, may get into religion somehow. I don't know how, but it probably will just because certain things on life, a lot of it goes back to religion. A lot of it goes back to Darwin. And technically, Darwin did go, well, we're not jellyfish or octopods. We are mammals. We are apparently sort of like monkeys. There is some sort of intervention for us to end up how we ended up, but we still grew. We evolved. But there was some sort of intervention. What it is, I don't know. It could be divine, it could just be random. But yeah. So there's a bunch of random information I've got. And I could talk about mythology. Again, insane amount of stuff deals there. And, well, if anyone's got any ideas that they want to send to me, feel free. Send it to maskedchaos@gmail.com. I hope I remembered my email right for this. Because I've got like that and 2 or 3 other emails that I use for everything else. I'm not telling you those. I'm not telling anyone though. Just because of the fact they are mine and I use them for my personal stuff. No, not for anything weird. One is just my regular email for dealing with business, well, putting in for jobs. The other is my personal email for, I'm going to get Crunchyroll, and Netflix, Disney Plus, and all that. Just so I can keep everything separate. Also, my dating things, but that's been shit. I mean, I'm 29 and I really suck at dating and dealing with females. So, look, if you ask me advice on dating, I might be able to give you some from just my bit of, I know this doesn't work, or I've seen this and this work. It all depends on how you pull it off. But one thing for sure, unless they ask for it, don't send a dick pic. That's a flat no. That's creepy and not nice. Also, don't send unsolicited pictures to guys if you're a girl. Nude photo. Because, that seems a little desperate too. Essentially, don't send an unsolicited picture to someone. I don't know what else I need to talk about. What else I can? Bloody hell. Need to stick to my normal accent and not be swapping between stuff. But, I may do some things regarding music because I like it and I sort of can do it. I'm not going to do the one song I actually know fairly well, which is Danny Boy. Just because I think that's still under trademark. I've wrote a few of my own songs, but they probably suck. Or at least some people may like them, other people may not. But that's everything. What else? Nope. I guess I'll just try and get 25 minutes, and hey, if enough people watch this, YouTube will pay me. If I actually get enough money to do this instead of some other stuff, that'd be great. Because Christmas is coming up. I'd love to get my friends nice little presents just to go, see, I still care. Not, I'm too broke to care. I would try jokes, but, well, a lot of my jokes are off color and kind of assholey and sarcastic, so no. And, well, 2 seconds. And signing off now. Bye, y'all.